Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most outstanding songs released by boy band members who stepped away from their respective groups to carve their own successful pop solo careers. That's why Number 10, Help Me, Nick Carter.
I wish I could define all the thoughts that cross my mind.
Nick Carter was still officially a member of the Backstreet Boys when he embarked on his solo career. After the rest of his group decided to exit their management company, The Firm, Carter opted to continue under their management for his own projects. His debut solo single, Help Me, was released in late 2002, as a precursor to the album Now or Never.
Help me, figure out the difference between right and wrong, weak and strong.
While it retained elements of the Backstreet Boys' signature sound, Help Me was a confident track that showed Carter's ability to command the spotlight all on his own. The song was met with considerable success globally, although it failed to chart on the Billboard Hot 100. Nonetheless, Carter achieved another minor hit with the album's third single, I Got You.
I got you. Oh yeah.
Number 9, Livin' La Vida Loca, Ricky Martin.
She's into superstitions, black cats and voodoo dolls.
Many boy band exiles struggled to achieve success after leaving their groups, but Ricky Martin defied this trend. Martin rose to fame as a member of the Puerto Rican boy band Menudo, which he left in 1991 at the age of 17. His solo career commenced with several Latin American and European hits, but it wasn't until 1999 that he broke into the US market with his eponymous first English album.
She will wear you out, living la vida loca, living la vida loca.
The album was preceded by the smash hit single Livin' La Vida Loca, whose electrifying rhythm was simply impossible to resist. The song quickly latched on with audiences, soaring to the top spot in several countries including the US, UK and Canada, and ushering the Latin pop explosion. Number 8, Icebox Omarion.
Fussing and fighting, we back at it again. I know that it's my fault, you don't understand.
Since his days with B2K, it was evident that Omarion would pursue a solo career. Following the disbandment of B2K in early 2004, Omarion began crafting his debut album, O, which hit shelves in February 2005 and gave him his first hit as a solo artist.
Girl, I'm gonna take you somewhere that you've never been. Show you some things that'll make you wanna show your friends.
His music garnered even more acclaim with the release of his sophomore effort, 21, which introduced singles like Entourage and Icebox.
Icebox where my heart used to be.
I'm so cold.
The latter, co-written and featuring uncredited backing vocals by Timbaland, reached the top 20 in the US, becoming Omarion's most successful solo track in the country. He has since continued to release music, initially under Rick Ross's Maybach Music Group and later under Warner Records.
It's no excuse, no excuse. I said I got this icebox where my heart used to be.
Number 7, Angels, Robbie Williams.
I sit and wait. There's an angel.
Singer-songwriter Robbie Williams was the resident bad boy of the 90s English boy band Take That. His controversial behaviour ultimately led to his departure from the group in 1995. Subsequently, Williams kicked off his solo career releasing Old Before I Die, the first single from his debut album. Though it achieved moderate success in the UK, it was the fourth single from the album, Angels, that made Williams a bona fide pop star.
When love is dead, I'm loving angels. angels instead.
With poignant lyrics and impeccable vocals, Angels marked Williams's evolution from enfant terrible to mature artist. It became a hit all over Europe, but didn't chart in the US until it was released there in 1999, following the success of his track Millennium.
'Cause we know we're falling from grace, millennium.
Number 6, Thong Song, Cisco.
Ooh, that dress so scandalous, and you know I never couldn't handle it. So you're shaking that thing like who's the ish, with a look in your eyes so devilish.
R&B boy band Dru Hill gained popularity in the US in the mid-90s, but after one of its members decided to pursue a solo career in 1999, the others followed suit. Among them, only lead singer Cisco would go on to become a household name, thanks largely to his smash hit Thong Song.
Let me see that thong.
Released as the second single from Cisco's debut solo album, Unleash the Dragon, Thong Song permeated every nook and cranny of the globe, reaching the top 10 in over a dozen countries.
Baby, that thong, 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 thong.
His popularity caused sales of the album to skyrocket and paved the way for his next single, Incomplete, to claim the #1 spot on the Billboard Hot 100.
And without you, girl, my life is incomplete.
Number 5, Jealous, Nick Jonas.
I don't like the way he's looking at you.
In the late 2000s, the Jonas Brothers were a staple on Disney Channel, where they became teen heartthrobs and amassed legions of fans. However, by the time they began to focus on their solo careers, it was clear who had the potential to stand out on their own. We first got a glimpse at Nick Jonas's star quality as the leader of the band Nick Jonas and the Administration, but it wasn't until 2014 that he fully established himself as a solo artist.
Everybody wants a taste, that's why I still get jealous.
That year saw the release of his self-titled album, which featured the catchy single Jealous. The slick pop track saw Jonas wear his heart on his sleeve and became his highest charting solo single in the US.
I still get jealous.
Number 4, Pillowtalk, Zayn.
I'm seeing the pain, seeing the pleasure. Nobody but you, body but me, body but us, bodies together.
Before they eventually went on an indefinite hiatus in 2016, One Direction lost one of its members the year before, with the abrupt exit of Zayn Malik. Nearly a year after his departure, Malik returned to the music scene, ditching his boy band image for a more edgy look.
The place that feels the tears, the place you lose your fears, yeah, reckless behavior.
His debut solo single, Pillowtalk, embraced a sultry, down-tempo R&B vibe, diverging sharply from One Direction's upbeat pop tunes. Pillowtalk was an immediate global smash hit. The song debuted at #1 in the US and UK, and also reached the top spot in several other countries.
Hello, Joe, my enemy.
It was a strong debut for Malik's solo career, although his subsequent releases have struggled to match its initial success. Number 3, Sexy Back, Justin Timberlake featuring Timbaland.
I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah. The mother boys don't know how to act. Yeah.
If there ever was a gold standard for establishing a solo career after leaving a boy band, it would be Justin Timberlake. Even before NSYNC dissolved in 2002, Timberlake was already gearing up for his solo debut Justified, which featured hit singles such as Like I Love You and Cry Me a River. While the album achieved considerable success, Timberlake's true transformation into a self-assured and experimental pop artist came with 2006's Sexy Back.
Get your sexy out. Get your sexy out. Get your sexy out.
If his goal was to distance himself from the innocent boy band image, then this was a home run. Timberlake's influence has extended beyond music into Hollywood, where he not only acts but also contributes music, such as his 2016 chart topper Can't Stop the Feeling.
So just dance, dance, dance.
Number 2, Watermelon Sugar, Harry Styles.
Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening.
Many boy band members who go solo strive to distance themselves from their group's sound. But unlike Zayn Malik, his former fellow One Directioner, Harry Styles embraced a more rock and folk orientated style.
Watermelon sugar, strawberries on a summer evening.
This shift was evident in his debut single Sign of the Times, which showcased glam rock influences reminiscent of 70s British icons like David Bowie and Queen.
Just stop your crying, it's a sign of the times.
Styles fused this new sound with the upbeat pop of his One Direction days on his 2020 hit single Watermelon Sugar. Tailor-made for the summer, the song quickly gained traction, topping the US charts and making waves internationally. Styles further solidified his solo career with 2022's As It Was, which became the best-selling single worldwide that year.
You know it's not the same as it was.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Billie Jean, Michael Jackson.
She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene.
Few may know this, but even at the height of Michael Jackson's fame, he was still an official member of the Jackson 5. The Motown group, which initially consisted of Michael and his brothers, is often hailed as the original boy band. In 1971, Motown launched Jackson's solo career with his debut single, Got to Be There, and the eponymous album.
So I've got to be there.
He released 4 more solo albums before delivering his magnum opus, Thriller.
You know it's there.
The second single, Billie Jean, topped the charts in the US and several other countries, marking Jackson's fastest rising solo hit.
People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts.
It introduced many of Jackson's iconic elements, like the moonwalk, and contributed to Thriller becoming the best-selling album of all time.
Billie Jean, that's my love. Billie Jean, that's my love.
Which of these boy band exiles do you wish would reunite with their former group members? Let us know in the comments below.
I'm a sucker for you. Say the word and I'll go anywhere blindly.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.